We we should be live now. Cool. Cool. Just wait for people to catch up and yeah. I wonder how long the delay is. I think it might be like a 5 second delay, something like that. Afternoon. I'm doing okay, thanks. How is everyone? Today we don't FOMO. Yeah, fair enough. If I say I'm off at 3:30, I'm off at 3:30. Not 5 minutes afterwards. So yeah. Anyway, how is everyone in this beautiful morning? Afternoon, actually. How you doing, mate? What do I think about gold? Hmm, let's check out gold. Gold seems to not have as much volume as past couple of days. But hey, I don't have anything to make of gold, to be honest. Doesn't really look like it wants to move anywhere. We have had a CPI news come out as well, and yeah, but that's at 1:30, so now there's no more news for the rest of the session, which is quite nice. Hey guys, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay, thanks. Got many questions. Nice. Had a steak and egg from, well, I had steak from Lidl, and then I got some eggs. Had a couple eggs, and it's the best dipping sauce for your steak. So yeah, that was a good lunch. Steak and eggs. And I had 6 eggs for breakfast, so that's 8 in total. Call me crazy if you want. I did take that buy. Yes, I did indeed. It was an L, unfortunately. And there was actually also a second opportunity that came on about maybe like 30 minutes afterwards. But I'll show you to the charts. These are my zones. But yeah, in terms of yesterday, there was a rejection candle right here. And as you can see, that took the L. And then we had a break, and then we had a retest down here where there was another opportunity. But again, I only want to take one trade a day. Otherwise, I think I will be ruining myself mentally if I take more than one. But that actually ended up being a break even if I took the trade because I say my target's 300, didn't hit 300, break even, tapped out. But then, funny enough, price came back into that zone again and then rejected it and then came all the way down. So, yes, it just wasn't a nice day for price action, really. It wasn't a nice day for anyone if you were trading how I trade. I do start trading US30 around 2:30 because that's when it opens, stock exchange opens in New York. And you'll see crazy amount of volatility start to happen as well. This is a 1:30 candle. We did have news come out at 1:30. Nothing too special. It's just inflation. It's a bit of CPI. And it's came out as forecasted. So there isn't really a surprise in the numbers. 2.6% year on year. Okay. Think. Yeah, I think they still want to bring it to that 2%, don't they? But hey, I do not use ICT concepts. I imagine it's fair value gaps, order blocks. Is that what they use? I think that's the ICT. I don't trade ICT now. But yeah, we got 5 minutes until the candle probably New York Stock Exchange opens, and then we'll see what it wants to do, right? We'll see what it wants to do. Give only 10. What do you mean by giving you 10? What do I have to give you? Nice. So, 4 minutes. How's everyone's day? 10 push-ups. You want me to do 10 push-ups? Well, I can do 10 push-ups, but I don't think I can. Can I angle my camera? It's like this thing. Right. I don't know why you want me to do push-ups. I just had leg day today, actually. Wasn't the best, wasn't the nicest days, I must say. But can you still see me? Right? Yeah. That is 10. That is 10 press ups in probably less than 10 seconds. But yeah, blood is flowing through the chest. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? You guys making me do things. God. Anyone else hits the gym? Is it just me? Oh. All right, then let's see if I'm actually all set up. There. Cool. 10 push-ups. Push-ups is like my forte, to be honest. Like when I was like a kid, pretty much press-ups was all I did. Oh, $10. That's crazy. I I I don't know how to send you money, my friend. That's crazy. You're pretty shredded. Really? What's your diet like then? I want to know. Because I've been trying out my steak and eggs lately, and it's uh it's well, is it working? I don't really know. Can't really tell. I am pretty lean. There are days where I do like, 30,000 steps, but that's only because I walk everywhere. His diet is trend. That's why he doesn't need to work out. It's brilliant. That's a good diet. I haven't experimented with that. Eat, Glen, and Jen, hard pay. Not even kidding. That's brilliant. Clean and trend. Nice. My diet was trend, so is that you're no longer on the trend? To be honest, so far all I've really done is like take supplements that will, you know, help my testosterone, let's say. Like, Andrew Huberman, when he had that clip that said, to take Fidogia agrestis and Tonkat Ali. Yeah, no, I've got that at the measurements that he said as well. So yeah, I'll tell you what. When I first started taking it, oh my God, I was horny as fuck. Can't lie. I haven't touched boys for 6 years now. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. But you still don't work out, or is it just on and off? But yeah, here's the candle that's opened. Oh, crazy. We'll see what it wants to do. We'll see what it wants to do. Yeah, pre-workout and creatine. I actually don't take pre-workout. I don't use any sort of energy booster. Like I don't even drink coffee. No coffee. I don't drink Red Bull. I don't even drink soft drinks. It's just water and creatine. In fact, creatine. That's what I've been taking. But I take it in the form of tablets. Just because I don't know, I can take it throughout the day. Yeah, that's always a it's always a worry with roids. Fair enough. Nice. Fair enough. How old your son then? New father? Fair enough. All right. Capsules. Keep a note of that. Destroy your liver. Damn. He's about 3. Nice. I'm a bit young to have children, so can't relate, unfortunately. Well, are you too young? Am I too young? I don't know. First, I need a girlfriend. Well, Candle is coming down to the zone. Nah, fair enough. Live my life. I'll tell you what I do with my life. I just wake up, work, hit the gym, trade, read some books every now and then. But yeah, that's my life. I don't really drink that much, to be honest. I used to. I used to after I finished sixth form, but now, I kind of come off it a bit. Hasn't even tapped into the zone. You disrespecting me. Don't get married until you have reached your goals. You know what? Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, at the minute, I'm not like, focused on that side of life yet. Like, I'll go to a social occasion like every now and then. Like New Year's Eve, yeah, sure, because like a lot of my friends went to uni, so you know, and I didn't go through the uni route, but a lot of my friends went to uni, and when we're all together, then I'll go. But like when I'm not, the friends that I have here at home, I don't go out drinking. Typically, when I'm out, a J2O at the pub, have a J2O, the red one, of course. Hmm. Should I set an alert so when price taps into my zone? Tap. Gotta get your spelling all correct. Fine. Can't drink beer. I don't really like beer anyway, because like it is very filling and it gets you bloated, doesn't it? I am a spirit, I am a spirit guy as well, but it's been a while since I've had a nice Glenfiddich, good old Scotch. Cool. Alert is set. So if anything happens, doesn't matter until my alert gets hit. Interesting opening candle. Just give me 1 second. did for breakfast. Well, actually, before breakfast. The Lara's favorite. Yeah. Cool. 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 Oh, hasn't tapped it. It was a indecision candle. Fair enough. Indecision. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, can't be missing this candle now, eh? There it is. Well, actually it hasn't tapped in because my alert didn't go off. That's brilliant. Sorry, guys, if it rejects now. Zone's on fine. Yeah, cool. Where's my MT4 at? 'How big would my stop loss be? Oh, to be fair, I think it is on the limit. If it closes any higher than this, then that might be that might be it. Cool, cool. Right. Oh, is it gonna give me a decent candle, or is it gonna show me indecision? What's it gonna do? Closes like this is fine. Is okay. I like it. I like it when like this gives me a slightly better price. But of course, up here, then 30 seconds. 11 seconds. 7. And that's a buy order placed. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Now just setting up my stop loss. Where was my entry? It's there at the top of the candle. Cool. Basically there. Bang. Well, cool. So my wrist is set. No worries, G. Thank you for tuning in. But yeah, I'll see how this trade plays out. Peace. 300 points target. Cool. We're good. We are good. Where's my TP going to be set? Right. TP set. And then I gotta get the tool out. Price range. Smackaroo in around there. Bang. That's that. Cool. Add alert. Go BE. Go break. Even. Dang. Doesn't really have a time limit. Bang. Cool. So I got my BE set. And we wait. Bang. Trade is in the house. So we had a nice wick to the downside. Now we'll continue pushing higher. Will it push above this high? Who knows? Who knows? It'd be nice if it can. But if you guys want to see that I am in the trade, here I am, negative 10 quid, mate. It's always good fun. Oh, and now, gotta keep myself level. Can't be panicking. Can't be panicking because I'm in the red. But hey, we see how it goes. Solid. Still a little bit in the red, but hey, basically at entry. What I like is that my broker doesn't give me commissions for US30. It does for GJ, so every time I take a loss on GJ, it hurts a little bit more. But yeah. Ugh. So, tell me, tell me, charts, what do you want to show me in this fine afternoon? Close with a nice, long lower wick. There really isn't as much management needed since I am opened in the trade. I just need it to go to B, and then I can take stop loss to entry, and then I don't need to touch the trade afterwards. Well, unless it doesn't hit either stop loss or take profit at 9, and then I can cut the trade at 9. But yeah, a little bit of drawdown now. We move. Cool, cool. Cool, cool. It's trying to scare me, isn't it? Trying to scare you. Well, I've seen you 100 times, smack my stop loss. You think I'm scared of being taken out with all my life savings on the line? No, no, I'm not scared. I'll just be crying at night, crying myself to sleep if you do. But hey, cool, cool. So, the target isn't quite to the other high because quite simply it's way more than 300 pip points, almost 350. But yeah, what do you want to do, eh? Want to take me out? Show me a nice bullish body, you know? That would be nice to see. Indeed, it would be nice to see. Oh, what is price doing? I know you haven't gone bullish yet. It's me talking to myself, going crazy at the minute. Still at entry. God, it's like you're making no progress. That was a nice, a nice quick candle to the downside. Thank you for that. Always much appreciated, US30. Yeah. Hey there. Glad you're tuning into the stream, watching me lose my month paycheck. Well, that's not a very nice close. So let's see if this US30 trade wants to yeah. It looks good though. You think? Explain the trade idea. Ever trade an FX pair? Thank you. Thank you. Um, it's just I trade essentially from previous US zones to the next, really. So I'll take the low of this day and the high, and then for this day I'll trade that zones here. And then the next day, I trade the zones for these for that day. And then when this day finishes, I'll mark out the high and low. And the next day, I'll trade that. It's typically what I look for. But the US30 lately has given me nothing but a headache, to be honest. October, it was beautiful. It was nice. November, headache. Absolute headache. Um, very hot, I must say. Like, I think it's only worse lately because of the recent trades being, losers. Whereas if I'm fresh off like a three trade winning streak, I feel okay. But I think especially after coming off like a really good month, you're so like elated that when you do experience the downside, it hits harder, a whole lot harder than, if you just keep yourself neutral. So, yeah, I feel it sweating. I must say, I feel it sweating a lot. Um, I have a funded account. It might just be absolutely violated and breached, but yeah, I've got a funded account. Um, I think I'm like 2% in drawdown, something like that. But yeah, interesting. Haven't got a payout from my first funded account yet. So we will see. We will see what happens. But you hear stories of a lot of traders fumbling their first funded account, and I guess that is a canon event. So is it already written in the history books that I fumbled this funded account? Who knows? Who knows? Well, maybe I do need it for my character development as a trader. Price has tapped into the zone once more. What does it want to do? Violate it? Please tell me now. So on the challenge, I risk about 2%, and then on the funded, 1%. Cut down the risk on the funded, I say. And like challenges, like if I lose it, right? But now I got the funded. I'd like to keep that, so that's why the risk is slightly less on the funded. 1% unfunded. What does US30 want to do to me today? Want to absolutely annihilate me again? Hopefully not. So far, just been in drawdown this whole time. So, yeah, I bet you the minute I don't look, it's gonna smack my stop loss, right? Yeah. Not wearing the it's not quite a Rolex, unfortunately. Um, so I think it's slightly different. 100, like I think when people watch, there's a certain pressure that I got to perform, or like because I'm essentially putting on a show. Like seeing this, to be fair, I think hurts a lot more when you're guys watching, but I react a lot less when you're watching. So like when I'm alone, I'm like visibly showing the signs of like frustration, etc. But when you're here, I'm not. But when you're here, it hurts more, if you know what I mean. So yeah, this whole new live streaming thing, it's uh it's new to me, and I can feel it. I can feel it, man. So yeah, I mean, you guys are great, but my God, I do miss the times when I was just on my own. And also, typically, if I entered a trade, as soon as I enter the trade, I could just go downstairs and just take my mind off the trade. But I'm interacting with you guys, and I've got the trade on the background. So yeah, kind of like reacting to every swing the market does as well, which is always good fun. But yeah, I definitely do not regret live streaming every day for November. I will continue every day for November, but after November, I might stop because, Christmas time, more times with the family. Why are all the candles red? Because I'm losing money every second. I'm joking. It's red because it highlights New York's session for me. And then this period here is 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. and that's London session. Well, London session's still on now, but like New York also opens. And then the black is Asia session. So I separate my candle with colors for sessions. The 1 hour, let's see. I mean, yeah, but I do want it to break the highs up here, and then I could probably sleep well. But yeah, price has just tapped into the zone again. And yeah, this next 5 minute is potentially closing. Very bullish as well. But I'd like to see it above the highs at some point. And then if it goes above the highs, I have no doubt I'll hit my break-even zone. But yeah, cool, 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 cool. I must say, I do find trading quite difficult. Like, I when you first start, everyone expects it's just a walk in the park. Not quite. Like, even if you are like there, I think there is so much upkeep to like make sure you're still showing up correct every day, you know? Yep. The demons. My God. They're not very nice to face, I must say. Oh, and I do think that yeah, like trading will help you so much in other facets of life as well, if you do the work for trading at least, unless you just turn up, gamble with no direction, no strategy, then it's not really doing much for you. But yeah, I think if you do, it will help you in other areas that you decide to pursue. Wow, this is awkward. Just sat in drawdown. So, how are your guys' day going? Hopefully, it's better than mine. Had to do a leg day, then come to a US Open like this. I do think I do have to put in some work to find a way to get myself completely neutral. Maybe not completely neutral, but a lot more, you know, rather than having experiencing violent swings of being elated and being, completely down and under. Waiting for your NAS setup. Fair enough. Always good to wait until it, actually shows you what you want to see. US30 has been very, very naughty these past couple weeks. Yeah, cheers. To be fair, I don't think this wants to reject my zone anymore. I think it wants to hit my stop loss. Is that me done? Looks like it. Well, let's see. Bang. That's me out. The trade. Just like that. Well, typically a lot of my examples, when I'm looking through my back testing, most of the time the trade goes straight in my favor after presenting the opportunity. Typically. But that is US30 today. Absolute melon. That's crazy. Use TV alerts to avoid sweating bullets in such situations. You allow one trade a day or two take a second. Um, so I do when I say one trade a day, I mean like one trade per session. So because I do GJ for London, US30 for New York, and I do that one. So one per session. But that's usually me done for the day. Although, of course, yesterday there was a opportunity after being violated here for a second opportunity, which I won't ever take because I am not interested in taking a second trade because I think if I take more than one trade per session, I think that's just mentally taxing and that's just going to harm my psychology in the long run. But that trade, if I took the second trade around 415, if I did trade such, then that'd be a break-even trade as well. But US30 has not been the kindest, I must say. Has not been the kindest. Well then, not even a minute in profit. Oh well. I think there are some trades where it does play out when it's in drawdown for a little bit. There are times where like, I'll come back into my entry, drawdown. But there'll also be times where it won't really be in drawdown whatsoever. But yeah, doesn't look like it's being any kind because that is 100% a valid setup. I don't think I did anything wrong, but of course I will have to take the time to you know, figure it out because I think I find that 2 days after the trade's taken is when you come with the most clarity about the trade, whether it's valid or how emotional you were, etc., etc. On to the next setup. You're right. You're right. Stop loss hit. On to the next. But that is trading me done for the day. That is that. But yeah, the market for US30, it's been interesting. It's been very interesting. It hasn't been moving how I, thought it would be. But yeah, I'll be live streaming again tomorrow. That's around 2:15. So, ready for the 2:30 open, New York Stock Exchange open. Now, until then, I will go to sleep, cry on my pillow, and then we'll be back again for the next one. So, yeah, lovely bit of L. That is rough. I know if it goes all the way up to the upside, I might cry. Might absolutely cry. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. But it looks like someone has one question before he goes, before I go. That, yeah, that's insane. It's up in the comments. What do you mean comments? So not in the live chat, is it? Well, if you're on about trading with all of you guys, then yeah, I'd say that it's definitely a lot more different. Yeah, there's moves, there's money in the markets. But if you're talking about, is it this the question? Is that the question you're on about? Yeah, I know. Look at that. So sad. So sad. Let's look at other backtest examples. Let's look at one that's a loss. So this is a loss example. That would be one of my setups that counts as a loss. What about this one? I've shown you that one actually. This one as well. Well, no, that's a winning trade, but that's a break and retest example. But yeah, market just doesn't want to move how I like it to move. There's this one, not a bad one. There's this one. Market opens straight into the zone, rejection, comes straight down, 300 points. We like it. Here's another. Oh, is this a break even actually? Yeah, this is a break even. Very, very close to taking me out. Is this another break even? We'll do a loss. Oh, straight violated in this one. Yeah. I was asking about how you got to choose. I was asking about. Okay. I was asking about how you got to choose one strategy and if you ever felt like you could be doing something else. Well, how I got to choose one. How do you I'd say sit with a style that suits you and pick a strategy that resonates, and I'd say just marry it really. Well, yeah, I think if you find a strategy that resonates well with you, like your schedule, because like whether you got work in the day and then you can only trade at night. If you find something that resonates with you, stick with it, marry it, and you gotta love it. And even if you're not attracted to it, I think you've still got to show your love and affection, and work on it, right? And yeah, I don't think you can ever get a strategy to work with you fully when you first start out. So I think you've got to definitely keep at it, keep going, keep going um, with one strategy. But yeah, just find one that resonates. I mean, CPI probably did cause irregular volume. Like, you know, there was a lot of volume on it, and maybe, the 230 candle wasn't as, much of a high volume as, you tend to expect on a normal day. But yeah, regardless, I think I should have executed on this trade anyway, because that's just what my setup tells me to. Always another break and retest example, closed out nicely. But yeah, think I will just chill for the rest of the day. But yeah, I'll end the stream here then. Well, I'll tune in tomorrow, and we'll see what US30 wants to put me through again. My God, this is just not okay.